Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This video today is going to be on this VW CADDY 190 Di and we're gonna install it. We're gonna fix this engine. Has problems with the head gasket.
I was mapping this van and he suffered from head lift, so I thought would be a nice opportunity for Elder to bring the channel back to life.
Yeah,
and even the customer said if Elder wants to do a video about it, I don't mind. It's actually would be nice one day if I want to sell the van. Anyway, I think it's a good opportunity. What we're going to show is take the head off, how to strip it, what the process of stripping it, then send it to the machine shop to skin. And then put it back together. So basically step by step, I would say. Yeah. Step by step.
And we're gonna show you Louis' garage as well. He has his own garage with a dyno, so he can map it, your car, you can do whatever you need it. You just need to get hold of him. That's the hardest part.
No, it's not. No anymore.
No anymore. So if you need any parts,
you can put my phone number on the video. Maybe they can WhatsApp. Is the easiest way. Facebook is a bit hard, but WhatsApp is easy. It's easy.
Mainly tune the cars, dyno, and parts. So if you ever need anything, text Tim or call him, whatever.
I hope you enjoy.
Apologize being so long, but
he kept saying I should bring the channel myself, but maybe I will. Depends. Maybe I can use it to share the cars I do on a dyno. I don't know. I was thinking to start my own channel, but it's hard, man. It's hard. Not yet. No, I'm not ready for that. No, one day.
You have to start somewhere. So
one day.
You know,
one day.
I know my English is not the best, but people still watch. So
yeah,
I'll do it. Yeah. So let's go. Get this cylinder head off and.
Yeah, I already started without him. So.
Yeah, it has, and I'm gonna show you what he done. Louis already took the rocker cover and the inlet manifold. Well done, Louis. Is it?
Ready? Yeah, all done.
So this one is gonna have a 1856 RR, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a ball bearing one.
Yeah. Customer wants spool. Is a daily project. 260 brake. We're gonna push it. Being ball bearings, I think it's gonna be a good choice. Yeah.
So let's take this cylinder head apart and see what we can find there. By the way, we have Louis DSG. If you follow the channel alone, you've seen this car on my house. I've done the DSG conversion, and Louis is tuning the car at the minute, tuning the DSG. He's making everything work nicely. You happy with it?
Yeah, very good.
So this will be on a future video when this all is all done.
We decided to go DSG, and we've been going through a crazy journey. But one day we're gonna show the journey. But it's been going well now.
Yeah,
happy days.
At least it drives.
Drives good.
So let's get this cylinder head off. To get this cylinder head off, it's not difficult. Louis has already removed the intake pipe, the intercooler pipe, the intake manifold, the tandem pump, the rocker cover, but that's not the way I like to do it. No.
What do you like?
The way I do it, I leave the tandem pump in place. I just take this bolt and this bolt, so you don't have to take any hoses. So you're learning as well, yeah?
Look, I couldn't get that bolt off. See that? That cheeky one.
Louis.
No, this is in the way. No.
That's fine.
I did try you, look, and I can tell you why. That's loose, see?
Okay, so the way I do doesn't mean it's the right way to do it.
True.
But normally I just take this bolt and this bolt at the back. It's a bit difficult to do it. And you push this to the side. You leave the tandem pump in place. Then you release the exhaust.
Done.
You release the exhaust. You don't need to take the intake manifold off. Yeah, you need to take this pipe because it's going to be on the way. And then you go underneath. So you're coming underneath. You take the return pipe for the turbo. Take the bracket for the turbo as well. The bracket's not there anymore. and you take this vacuum hose.
Nah, forgot that.
You forgot that, you see? Take the vacuum hose, you take this intercooler pipe, and the turbo is free to come out. And you have to take the 3 bolts on the exhaust, of course. As you can see, the exhaust is loose as well. So you do that, that's all loose now. Now we need to address the cam belt. We need to take the cam belt apart. And you guys can tell I have a head lift because all of this is coolant with rust, and all of it is on the chassis leg. The reason it's on the chassis leg because it comes off the expansion bottle, the coolant bottle, and it comes down on this intercooler pipe. So yeah, definitely have the head lift. So let's get this timing belt off. So the cam belt on this is quite easy because you have access from this engine mount to the tensioner bolt. So the way I'm gonna do, I'm gonna release the tensioner and just slide the belt off, then take this pulley, then take a 10mm bolt is on this cover, and there's a 10mm bolt back here, and then I'm gonna slide the cylinder head that way and bring it up. But if you guys don't want to do like this, you guys can take the engine mount, take the full engine mount off. So you can take the tensioner off, you can take the screw on the tensioner as well. But to me, it makes sense to do the way I'm going to do, because I'm still going to be able to move the car after I take the head. If I take the engine mount, I will need to leave something underneath holding the engine up. So that...
Hey, I need the van out.
So that's why I'm gonna do like that. I'm gonna release the tensioner, push the belt or slide the belt off, take this pulley, and then I'm gonna take this pipe at the back as well. But I'm gonna make sure the pistons is not all the way up. And to do that, I need to see the mark on the bottom pulley, which I can't see at the minute, but I will find out. I already find out where is the timing on the engine, and I'm gonna try to show you. It's a bit difficult because it's a bit tight over here. You might can see that mark on the crankshaft pulley, and that is my timing. And that mark, for the pistons to be top dead center, it needs to be on the timing belt cover. But as it's not on the timing belt cover on his own place, on where it's supposed to be at top dead center, that means the pistons must be leveled down, and that's how I need it. So when I take this, the valves doesn't hit the pistons, if it makes sense. By the way, I'll take this belt off and take the pulley.
So what are you doing now?
Releasing the tensioner. Yeah, just taking the nut off the tensioner. Push it back, and the belt is loose now. We will need to change this camshaft sensor because whatever we done the conversion on this fan, I haven't put the right sensor in place. So we need to put the brand new camshaft sensor just to make sure everything's gonna be spot on.
Yeah, it's on order already on TPS.
The last thing we want is build everything back, then have to take it apart. So
Do you know how much it costs? A TPS from TPS?
70 quid?
165!
Whoa.
I know, crazy. I don't get it. Yeah.
What do you mean you don't get it?
You know why? Because on that side, the website is 75 quid. So how come? How come they have it so cheap and TPS is 165?
Well, TPS doesn't make sense. Someone makes them sensors, isn't it? So maybe they made from Bosch, and main dealers may put the prices up, isn't it?
Maybe. I like that thinking, mister.
We're gonna have to take this expansion tank.
Should be empty anyway.
He's on the way, and he's only have one bolt anyway. Look, he's missing one bolt over there.
Ah, good. It's easy then.
So I'm gonna need some pliers to take this off. It's a little bit hard work at Louis' garage because I don't know where it's...
Ah, now you feel my pain. When I go and help you and you can't find anything.
I'll still do the job.
But
See, I found a 10 mil in 2 seconds. If I need to release this big bolt by hand, I need to lock the pulley in place.
True.
Yeah, but if I put the gun,
You should
I
release.
don't need to lock. I just hold it like this, and the gun will bring it off easy. So work smart, not hard. Yeah.
So you loosen the cam belt,
Yeah.
and now it slides out.
But all of this will have to come out when
Installing.
you install it back. So
Because of the timing, yeah?
yes. But if we take it like that, we can repair the head, send the head off to be skim and pressure test.
Yeah.
And when everything is comes back, or in the meantime, we can strip it to get ready to be everything assembled.
Correct, sir.
So that's that, and I need that mallet you said, yeah?
I go and get it upstairs. Yeah, changed the noise, didn't it?
So this is not the proper way to do this. You must have a tool to pull this off. But if you tight this middle bolt to spec, the 100 newtons, the pulley comes off easy with this hammer. This hammer is copper hammer. It doesn't damage the pulley because this is copper. So what gets damaged is the hammer. So, but yeah, works. If it works, works.
See,
So
I
pulley is off,
got you
and
the right hammer.
now we need to take this
Cover.
bolt over here. I think
Ah,
it's a 6 Allen key.
Crank.
Take
The cam
take
sensor.
the cam sensor
Mm-hmm.
and take the bolt back here and pull the head off. This timing cover is all loose. So now, Louis said to me, there's only one bolt left on the one nut left on the turbo. So I'm gonna take that nut off. So we'll make the cylinder head lighter to take it off. If there's only one left, we'll do that and we'll push the turbo back.
Yeah.
Make it easier to take the cylinder head. But when I do it, I'll leave everything in place and bring everything out. But Louis already took all the bolts, so it would be stupid to not take the last one off.
Yeah, makes sense.
When I said to you don't need to take it off, if you already have it off, you don't need to put anything back.
I only put one just in case if something would have
Because
happened.
with
That's it.
yeah, laying the table back, we'll make it easier because instead of taking 8 nuts, you take just the return pipe and the feed,
three
and the
exhaust.
the cylinder head will come off.
Yeah, true.
So this side everything loose, cover is loose, nothing on the front. Is anything on the side, Louis?
No, I think it's all done. Let me get that out of the way.
They can tell it's Mickey Mouse tools, isn't it?
Mickey Mouse? Look, silly.
They can tell it's Mickey Mouse tools.
Mickey Mouse. You should have suggested to disconnect the battery as well. Oh man. It's okay. It's all cool. All good.
So release the cylinder head.
Ah, you need these tools again.
I have them.
You got yours?
Yes.
You didn't trust my stock.
You never know. Guys, doesn't really matter, but always start to release them from the middle. Yeah, and by the way, this is a AXZ engine.
Yes, sir, yeah.
So it's not the BKC engine or the BXC engine.
No.
So yeah, the engine's already been upgraded, but it needs an extra love. Bolts are released. Now I'm gonna put the little gun.
You've got space? Yeah.
I do. I use your Mickey Mouse tools.
Do you get more space with the caddy, or to take this in the head off, or like a diesel? What do you
This
think?
is more space.
There's more space, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely this has more space.
Yeah, especially when you
You
have to
have
take with the head off, with the turbo.
I think so. I can put these bolts and don't mess everything.
I'm sure I do, mister. Do you want me to go and get it? Hold on. So, Mister, you taking the things
Yeah,
off?
taking the injector rockers off as well. Same thing with the injector rockers. You release them, then you can come with the impact gun and take them off. Just make sure they have the ends on it, because if the ends are missing, we'll lose oil pressure and create all kinds of issues. Yeah, all the ends is there. And we'll need some injector seals for this, Louis.
I have, yeah.
But this injector is slightly different than the others, you see?
Oh, yeah.
The top of it. So it might be changed already. And look at this. This is very worn. You guys look at the top of the injector. This is very worn.
Ooh.
Look at this bottom here. Now let's see this. This one is okay, but look at this one. Can you tell?
Yeah.
This one is good, but this one here is very worn. And this one, it's not too bad. Can you tell?
Yeah.
So all of this, we're going to replace it. And cylinder head is loose. So the way I do, like I said, I lift a little bit off the guides and slide it this way. The reason being the tensioner bolt, and then I'll pull it off. Do it. See, the tensioner. Louis, don't push the cover, otherwise it might break it.
No, just holding.
See? Do you have a place for me to put this?
Oh no! Wait,
Yes.
I'm not recording.
Yes.
I wasn't recording.
Yes, you were. Hey. You see, the pistons is like leveled, not fully leveled, but they are level. So let's see if we can. Yeah, you can see there.
Oh yeah, let me see.
You can see this dark mark. That's where the gas escaped to the block. It's very rusty, this block as well.
Yeah.
Cylinder boards, they look good.
And show some pictures.
We need to now we need to clean all of this and make sure the block is not cracked between the head bolts and the coolant. It shouldn't be, because this is pretty much a standard block.
Yeah, the customer
So-
said it was like not even a mapped car apparently.
Okay, look,
That's what he said.
one tool here, look. So we're gonna clean all of this and I'm gonna show you when everything is clean.
Okay, as the turbo is out, I think it's a good idea to show you what a 1856 ball bearing is. So it's the race line with a ball bearing system in conversion. We convert the cartridge to internals with a ball bearing, so it spins quicker and it actually holds the pressure a bit more, because the bearings inside can fluctuate a little bit more on the axle and gives more reliability to the turbo. So the compressor wheel is our own design. You can see our logo on there, Skillaturbos. So it spins a lot easier than journal bearings. So it's a bolt-on unit, it's plug and play. Everything is almost straight fit. The compressor housing is already clocked to your position. This one is almost the same as the original position, so easy to fit, easier and safer to use this type of system, because the quick releases of the original cars keep giving you problems. So this is the best way. It's already got a bead for the clamp hose to hold on as well. The exhaust side is a bigger turbine wheel as well, bigger than the standard 17s. Gives you a lot more flow on the exhaust. And that's it, my friends. Yeah, it's a good unit. So we'll use this for 250, 260 on standard injectors. That's what we normally achieve on them. Some people already achieved more, but that's the figures we give. And then if you put injectors, bigger injectors like a 5.100s or even 5.80s, you can push it to 280, up to bear in mind 300 brake horsepower. And is for me, he's one of the best daily cheaper options out there, because you don't need to mess about with the downpipes, because this is a bolt-on unit, bolt-on housing for the downpipe as well as the standard PD, PD130s and all that. So yeah, good choice. If you need prices on this, give me a shout, and yeah, you'll be happy with how this performs.
Just taking a visual inspection, like this, you normally don't see a lot because everything is dirty, but everything is gonna have to be cleaned. But it doesn't have the normal cracks around the injectors or anything, so it means this engine had a good life.
Yeah, they normally crack here, isn't
yeah, they normally crack there, then quite normal. But you can see these darker spots here and there, so that's where you lift the head from. So put some heat on the cylinder head, try and take these glow plugs before brake, and clean everything. I'm gonna port the exhaust ports a little bit just to help flow a little bit better, and pressure test, skim, new stem seals, and new camshaft, VW 272, new lifters, and we'll be ready for, I would say, 300 horsepower. Yeah, the cylinder head will be ready for 300 horsepower easily.
Easy, yeah.
But the turbo is capable with injectors, but we're not gonna put injectors on this, but we're gonna do the job and we'll be ready for more power.
You gotta do a video of porting?
Yeah, I can do
quickly. Yeah.
I think I have done on my previous videos, but I'll do it again just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we ported the head by hand, but you can't compare port the head by hand with Vekoma cylinder heads, because it's a robot, it's a machine doing it, so they do everything by a millimeter. Doing by hand, you have roughly precision how you do it, but not the same. If you want full power, Vekoma cylinder heads, don't waste your time doing by hand, because it's never going to be the same. The inlet doesn't make much difference because the port is already large, and on the inlet it needs to be 100% smooth. So what I do on the inlet is just go with a sandpaper, try and smooth it off the best I can, but on the exhaust port you can take some material off. So yeah, let's get this cleaned and go from there. So I got the cylinder head over here. I took the valves, I took all the bits from it, and I put the bits in here so I could check and inspect, see what it needs and what not needs and stuff. I check all the valves. The valve seems to be fine, they're not bent or anything like that. I put the valves numbered as well, so this side is the timing to the other side. So the valves, when you take the valves off the cylinder head, when you take the valves off, you have to put back in the same hole, otherwise it will be harder to lap the valve in a different spot. It can be done, but it's harder to lap the valve in. So I didn't clean the valves yet. Still need to clean the valves. You can see it has a little bit of carbon there. But I checked the guides, and the guides seems pretty good on this cylinder head. So yeah, the cylinder head is all clean. I took all the carbon off of it. I started to port the exhaust ports. You can tell these two exhaust ports are bigger than these. I checked all the hydraulic lifters. They all seems to be pretty okay. Have a little bit of wear on them, but nothing massive. No, it's quite normal, this wear, because apparently this engine have 140k, so seems about right for the wear these lifters have. The camshafts have a few marks, but we're gonna upgrade anyway. These caps, they are numbered as well, so when they go back into the cylinder head, they will need to go back on the space, and I think I can show you the numbers somewhere here. Yeah, that's number 3, you can see there. So all of these have their own numbers, so the number they need to go back on that exactly the same spot. Yeah, on the cylinder head, what we need to look for on these holes, we need to make sure the hole is not damaged where the injector go, and basically we need to inspect everything before we assemble it.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make.
So we got the head back from the machine shop, all been skimmed and pressure test. One thing that Elder hasn't mentioned is that we fitted upgraded springs and retainers from DB BLS. We also have got the job going on here from Elder, prepping the block for the head to go on. So
yeah, just sanding the block with the 360, so make all the surface nice and smooth and clean. Yep. So we can assemble the cylinder head back on.
Yes, Elder will put some pictures of the springs that we used on as an upgrade option.
I'm not going to put any pictures because I didn't take any pictures.
I shall send you. I have. I have. Yeah, the customer does want us to show everything we're doing, so it'll be good to do. So,
yeah, I think you can see if you turn the cylinder head around.
Elder already show you the porting as well. Yes, it looks good. Yeah, so these are titanium retainers, and I don't know if you can see, so nice and shiny. Yeah, be a good upgrade. I do recommend this, especially when you've got to do a work on the head. Everything is out, so might as well do it. Okay, so we got the L-ring head gasket. So we got the right cam sensor now.
Yeah, the cam sensor was with black plug. This one has silver plug.
Grey.
Silver, grey, whatever. Yeah. That will make all of the difference. The difference is if you're trying to change this sensor with the cylinder head in place, you have to take this cap off the cover, this cap, to get either the plug through or the sensor. But normally when you pull this, the cover breaks. So makes sense, put the sensor in place straight away, because it's going to leave like this, roughly, and saves the job later. I ported the cylinder head mainly on the exhaust ports. The reason being, you're never going to make as professional as a robot like Vacomer does, like machine ported cylinder heads. This helps the flow 100%, but it's not 100%. If you want to get every single horsepower of this cylinder head or whatever, just get a proper one and you'll be done with. Let's fit the cylinder head in the van. I'm gonna assemble everything in there because
Yeah.
it just makes sense.
It's got a lot of space, isn't it? It's not like the shallow bulkhead.
Yeah, just gonna assemble everything here, and because normally I'll assemble the camshaft outside and everything, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's no point, so might as well
Mm-hmm.
fit the cylinder head there, torque up, go home, and come back another day to finish it off.
Okay. Oh, Elder is now gonna fit the. Did I record you putting the head on? No, I didn't.
You probably didn't.
I didn't. Yeah, the head is on, and he's just gonna put the bolts. So we go for the PD150 head bolts. Lube, so they get in, it'll be easier. Looks like a brand new head.
It's clean, isn't it? Spend a few hours cleaning it.
Victor Range we use. I like these brand more. Some people use L-Ring, PD150, but I like Victor Range more. No specific reason. What do you like more, Elder?
Because it's blue, isn't it?
It looks better, yeah.
Doesn't matter. As long as it works, I don't
Yes.
mind.
True. So Elder's gonna need, well, he knows anyway, but it's always good to follow the sequence for the tighten of the bolts. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the tighten Newton meters. He actually brought the proper tool as well for it, because I didn't have at my unit. But Elder's got this nice one. Snap on.
You show the camshaft and the lifters and
Nice one. So, what was this? Second time?
yeah, 60 NMs.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's 90.
Oh, it went off. There you go. How much did it cost these two?
500 pounds.
Wow. Expensive. Okay, so we got the full kit here ready. We got the camshaft, the seal, the shells, the injectors, bolts, brand new. The Mr. Elder again, sorry. The rock
Cam cap bolt.
cam cap bolts. I always get confused. And the rocker
Injector, rocker arms,
injector, rocker arms.
bolts.
Bolts. And the seal, the tandem pump gasket, and the inner black lifters, which he wants to put in now. So there you go, Elder. So yeah, the full
Cover
kit.
my hands in grease. On these bolts, I always recommend to fit the original ones because this on the middle helps center the bolt. So some people they change them for a non-stretch bolt.
Yeah,
So
they go
if you look at the difference, this is still a stretch bolt, but if you change for a normal bolt, you see it doesn't have this to help center the caps in place. So I do recommend get the original bolts,
yeah, some of them's got this.
and you can't go wrong.
Some of them
Even
are
these ones has this, so this has a purpose. Let's put the lifters in place, then the caps, or the shells, or the cam bearings,
yeah, the channel, yeah.
whatever Louis want to call.
Cam shells. It's normally cam berries, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
You were asking if I had cam berries the other day, didn't you? And I didn't know by the name. Yeah.
Shells, he said.
Shells, yeah.
Shells.
They're shiny.
Well, these lifters are new, so I'm not gonna check them. But normally, when they used, always check see if they still have the spring, if they still have pressure and stuff like that. But when they new, you just trust, innit? You shouldn't. You shouldn't, but you do because it's new.
It's very sticky, isn't it, Elder?
Yeah. Always pre-lube the caps, the camshaft, everything. If you don't have this, just get some engine oil, well, new engine oil, and put your finger into it. Just put the much you can. Just don't put on the holes, otherwise you end up breaking the bolts when you
Yeah,
trying
because
to
they
tie
spin too
it.
easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camshaft loose. Brand new camshaft. Yeah, so lube again. Now I need to put the cam caps. Put the cam caps, just put them tight, don't put any torque or anything. Spin the camshaft a couple of times, make sure the camshaft spins freely. Then you can torque the bolts to spec.
Okay.
Let's get these caps done.
Right. Cam is in loose, isn't it, Elder?
Yes, it's loose steel. When you torque this bolt, just try and spread the torque until all the camshafts set. So it's only loose, you know, it's only finger tight. I do this so the camshaft settles down
On the lifters, isn't
on
it?
lifters and the caps, because the caps are new as well.
It spins good, isn't it?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
It's a little bit not stiff, like it creates a little bit of pressure, but it's meant to do that because you go in over the springs.
Yes, especially upgraded.
So it's not
spring.
something you turn by hand.
Yeah.
So yeah, turn a couple of times. Make sure you don't see anything weird, and torque to spec.
Okay, Elder is in process of replacing all the seals and O-rings for the injectors. So we're gonna fit brand new Bosch genuine O-rings kit.
Yeah, the Chinese O-rings don't work. They need
We
to be
tried that
original.
before, didn't we?
Yeah,
There is some on eBay aftermarket, and they
they just don't
They
work.
don't work. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's the call of these, Elder?
I don't know.
I can't remember the name, but one of these was all worn.
Yeah, it's not
Oh.
one of these. You can compare it.
Oh, sorry, I was pointing you. Yeah, look how
Yeah,
how
this
deep
one
that is. Yeah, how round that is.
is really worn. So
Yeah, good one.
yeah, it's good. It's good thing we're changing it.
Yeah, good one.
So and every time you take the injectors off, you should replace the injector seals. So
Yes. They were the originals ones as well.
yeah, they look like originals.
Injectors are in.
So everything is assembled now. Injectors assembled with new seals. Injector latch set or injector torques, or how do you want to pronounce it?
Yep.
Or injector adjustment has been done. Camshaft moves freely. The cam seal is in place.
Hi everyone, new day. As you can see, sunshine today. Look at the hair. Okay, so the update so far is the head is all done. It's all bolted on. The rocker cover is bolted on. Tandem pump is on. Water, what's it about? Water
Housing. Coolant housing or whatever. Coolant housing.
Coolant housing is brand new because the other one was cracked. I think we didn't show on the video, but quickly show you. So we ordered a new one. We also ordered a new one, new bend from the radiator because this one was snapped on here. Okay. What else we doing now? So Elder's just gonna put the timing in place and put the car, well, the van on the right timing, and the way we go. The turbo is back on. All new gaskets, we can't see, but yeah. Okay. Anything else to say, Mr. Elder? All good?
You're supposed to be done by now.
It should have been done. They don't know how long it's been taking because the video doesn't say. Yeah, we
Probably
just
gonna be
been too busy.
30 minutes video, isn't it?
Yeah, Elder is complaining that the video is already 1 hour, so he's gonna have to cut it down to half an hour, otherwise people will moan about it and won't watch the video. So yeah, okay, so put the van timing in place and then put everything back on. Have to take the engine mount off. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so everything ready now. Elder is just changed the oil, well, changing the oil now. I'm gonna record this putting the oil in.
Oh, spilled a little bit.
Not bad, not bad. So yeah, everything else is done.
Almost ready to start.
Then next step, start it up, put the last engine bay cover, and ready to go.
Let's try and start it. Eesh.
Watch your feet to the back, okay? Ready?
Go. Wait.
Check the connection. Put on the battery maybe.
I was gonna say this start motor is toasted, but
The battery is not the best as well. He knows he needs to replace it.
go. On. It doesn't have coolant in it.
No. Starts nice now.
It does.
Yeah, it used to crank a lot.
We need coolant.
Yeah.
We need coolant, and we need to take that belt off because the noise on the starter motor.
Yeah, it's
on the
making a funny
alternator.
noise. Alternator. I think it's the alternator noise. So we're gonna take.
Let's put some coolant in and see.
Yeah.
What's what, Lewis?
Right, so we were getting 240, 242, 245, constantly around there. With the fine tune, we were getting 254 before all the mods that we done on the car. So as Elder said, we ported the head, V-Comer cam 272.
Valve springs.
All upgraded springs. The good thing, and not only the power, is actually the consistency of it, because when I was doing the fine tune of these 254, what I said to the customer was, as soon as I done one pull to another, I was losing like 10 brake horsepower. And Well, we knew that they had an issue, probably with the valves, because we couldn't see anything wrong with the lifters. Cam we couldn't really measure, but anyway, the good thing about it, every run we've just done on the video, 3 runs was 262, 261,
263, 265.
Earlier on, when the car was colder, was 265. It is a good achievement for the standard injectors. I think the customer will be happy. Performance on the road is really good, and yeah, I think we success for today. Yeah, very
Yeah,
happy
good.
with the car.
10 horsepower is very good.
Yeah, 10 brake horsepower with all these mods is good.
With
And the performance on the road is changed as well.
and without touching on the map or
Or
anything,
on anything,
just
yeah.
just on.
Put on the dyno, done it again, and 10 brake horsepower. It's good.
It's good. I mean,
Yeah.
it has a lot of parts.
Yes.
You know, camshafts, valve
Yes.
springs.
It's got a lot of parts for bigger project.
But
If
it,
there was a bigger
it
project.
picks up the torque earlier as well, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Pick up the so we were around here, and now we
Yeah,
So-
pick up the torque early.
a lot earlier as well.
But
so,
at 2,500 RPMs already have 200 horsepower, so
yeah, it's
good.
It drives very good on the road as well. And
That's
no
good.
smoke.
Um,
We could have probably get a little bit more, but no smoke.
yeah, it's no point to get a little
No.
bit more. You need a little bit of reliability as well, isn't it?
Yes, good.
So now you're gonna go on the road
some
on the test drive.
Yeah, good.
Will you record for me?
I
I'm not
will
gonna
do,
be
I
here.
will do. I can record that.
Yeah, record that, and I
And
think
the-
it's successful. You know,
Yeah,
10
good.
horsepower.
Yes.
I know it's a lot of money into it to gain 10 horsepower, but
It's a lot of
think
money,
worth
but
it.
the customer did say to me he plans to go to 350 brake horsepower with a bigger turbo. So he already done the job he needed to do on the head. Otherwise, as I said to him, you're not doing this to gain the power. You actually, because you're gonna strip the head, you might as well do what you plan to do.
yeah, and he had the issues with the valves not
Yes.
sitting properly as well, because
Sounds
the sound
mint now. Yeah, sounds good.
and starts properly as well. So
Yeah, sounds really good now. He asked me for, oh, can you put a deep idle on it? Because it was so bad before, he didn't even notice it, because I sent a video. I said, no, that's already a deep idle. So I have another van outside. I said, that's no deep idle, and this is, oh, that's crazy good. Yeah, he was happy. He will be happy. He
happy
will.
days.
Yeah, nice one. Nice job. Pretend it's just a normal drive from first gear. First, second, third, fourth. So I'm on fourth gear. Normally, if you put the foot down and if you don't adjust the maps, smoke limiter maps properly, you would get a lot of smoke as well. So fourth gear, foot right down, and there's no smoking. Okay, now we gotta do a first and second a bit more aggressive. Hello again. So I put the van back on the dyno because after I drive test on the road, I wanted to do some modifications to the file just to do a slight improvement. Didn't need it to put on the dyno, but it was more to have a realistic figure of the power lines. So for me to actually see, yes, we gained a little bit more of power, as I can show you now. But it wasn't to do with getting more power. It was more to see the difference on the files. So this is where we were, the 265, and this is where we ended. So overall, torque figures a little bit earlier and higher, and power figures a little bit more earlier and hired as well. So yeah, overall very happy with the result. The car drives really good. The van, the customer is coming to pick it up today. I'm sure he will be very happy with it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I shall pass this video to Elder because he probably didn't expect me to do this.